Welcome back, it's a new video and new location. Can't wait to get on the road, let's get into it. We're at Jurien Bay, just rocked up for some lunch en route to our campsite. We always stop by the bakery here in Jurien, one of Max's favourites, so we'll do his usual review as normal. But from Jurien Bay we've got about an hour drive ahead of us now, and then we'll be at our beachside location, so looking forward to sharing this one, and it's the first time for us. What have we got?
Hi.
An 8, okay. That's pretty good. I think that's the same rating as your last one. Yes. Pretty good? Yeah? You really happy with that? Okay, awesome. Keep driving through these like foggy periods, and what it actually is sand blowing across the road. I think it's gusting around 25 knots and above at the moment. Okay, we're just turning off Indian Ocean Drive now onto Greenhead Road, and then we've got about a 6-minute drive to the coastline.
Hey guys, so we have site 10. Right next to us is the walk to the beach, and then the site to our left of the beach walk also, I believe that's a toilet building as well, so just on the other side of that campsite. They're pretty decent sized bays, so even like the larger vans I think would fit in here pretty easy.
So we've just checked into number 10 here at Milligan Island. The site we've got is actually a bit of a tricky angle, so we wanted to make sure the awning was facing north because it's very, very windy at the moment, and if we want any chance of being able to use that across the next couple of days, we wanted to get that north facing. But we've managed to do it. This is sort of the angle we've maneuvered it into, so I had to sort of reverse on an angle. We've got our van here. The guys are just doing the setup, and this is the view behind. Now right next to us is a pathway which leads to the beach, which is really great. So that's one of the reasons we went for number 10. Flip this around, so as you can see, next to the car we have a pathway, and it's quite warm, sort of low 30s today, but feels hot, so we're keen to get down to the beach for a dip. But now to priorities, and we'll get the van set up. Just leaving camp at the moment. Kids are keen for a dip. It's actually pretty warm here now. It's sort of only low 30s, but it feels a lot hotter. It's very, very windy though, very gusty. So we haven't even set up the awning yet. But yeah, there's 2 beach entries really close to the campsite, which I just had a little recce and just checked them out. So they're definitely accessible by car. Looks reasonably firm as well. But I think that's the best thing, because then we can take the boogie boards and the pop-up umbrella and everything, can't we?
Oh, you mean taking the car?
Yeah. There it is, Max. That is Milligan Island. Look, there's people actually walking to it. Yeah. Must be pretty shallow. How's the water? I think that was a definition of windswept.
Oh my god.
The only reason I'm not talking outside, it was just hectic wind, like unbelievable. But we managed to still have a swim. We've got this one, a little doggy in the back who's fast asleep. She's been running non-stop.
And she's making the pillow very sandy.
Yeah, the car's a mess. Oh well.
Like if you can just picture her face and her nose completely covered in sand. Like you can't see any black, it's all white. That's what she looks like right now. It's quite funny.
Yeah. But
I think she's happy.
She's had a ball. Okay, I think we're going to chill for the afternoon at camp, and then we might come back tomorrow when it's less hectic, eh?
Windy.
Yeah. This is this dog I'm going to show you now.
She's a burrito doggy.
She's a burrito dog. Oh yeah, she's made a mess everywhere in my car.
She can't sit still.
Think Mum's been busy again, hey?
Just snacked before proper dinner. Because the kids were, I'm hungry.
As you can see, we don't have the awning up, but we'll hopefully be able to get that up tomorrow. Yeah, it's been a nice afternoon, hasn't it? Quite warm. Mouthful of food. We've got 3 nights here at Milligan Island, and at some point we'll do a bit of a walk around and show you the facilities as well.
Can you grab a dog biscuits, please?
Yep. You're doing that on purpose, don't you?
Why are you walking like an old man?
Oh, it's my New Year's resolution to get fit. So I've been starting a gym program for the last 2 weeks, working muscles that haven't been worked for a little while. So I've been walking around like an old man for the last 48 hours because I did legs, so with a personal trainer. So watch out this year, but yeah.
So anything below the knees is dead to him at the moment?
Anything like bending is like torture. Things you do, hey, for fitness. We're going for a walk down to the beach. It's pretty warm. Yeah, we had a bit of a morning trying to deal with some bees, haven't we?
Yeah. Everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah, attracted to the water and the food. So I'd love to know if you have any tips on how to deal with bees. Obviously we don't want to harm them, they're really important to the environment, but I have been hassling Gracie as well. She's been trying to eat them, which obviously is a bad idea.
Not ideal.
but yeah, don't know, we've got a citronella candle, so we might fire that up later and see if that helps. But if you've got any tips of what you've done, let us know in the comments. Hey Grace! Having a good time. Alright, you ready? Are you ready? Go! Yeah, absolutely beautiful beach. We've got a nice little spot here. I reckon this will be ours for the next couple of hours, and then we'll decide what to do next.
Trying to play cricket with the dog. It's tricky. We've got an extra fielder, Mark.
God, they're everywhere. Oh, not me. So what's going on here, Kate?
So I don't know if you can see what's in the bottom of here.
Zoom in. Okay, this is what part 2 to our conversation on bees.
Yes, so we Googled and apparently there's 10 things that bees don't like. Absolute worst case apparently on the list is vinegar. So we're not using that. One of the things on the list is garlic. Apparently they don't like garlic. So we went to good old Jurien Bay IGA, got a spray bottle and some garlic, crushed it the best I could, obviously without a garlic crusher.
And now you stink.
No one's coming near me.
Well,
but
no, I don't think any bees or no vampires either are coming near Kate tonight.
No. Maybe it pays to have one of these things when you go camping. Something that hasn't been on our list before, but maybe this is going to stay in the van.
Yeah, that'd be good.
For extreme measures, if we have any issues with pests.
Earlier in the day, we were sitting here and we were literally being swarmed by bees. So at the moment, there's none in here. So maybe it's going to work. We'll let you know in the morning. But we just want to sit out here and chill with a beer, to be honest. So we've got one more day tomorrow, a bit more exploring to come. So yeah, today's been nice and relaxing. Stunning weather today. How good's WA? Looking upon where you came from, I recall how it all... It's a bit of a dad kids expedition this morning. We're going to the Stockyard Gully Caves, aren't we? Yeah. Which is cool. Yeah, Mum's at camp with Gracie, but we've heard good things about the caves. It's about a 30-minute drive from campsite. So yeah, on the dirt road, and yeah, look forward to sharing with you. So you just come basically out onto Indian Ocean Drive, and then a left onto Coro Greenhead Road. We're going to stick on this for a while. I think there's one more turn before we head to the caves. So we've got 15 kilometres on this road currently. Okay, left now onto Cockleshell Gully Road. It's an interesting name. Now apparently this takes us all the way to the caves. Okay, looks like we're about to go onto a little track now, a little single lane track. It says 4-wheel drive only, but we'll see. Just reversing because there's a vehicle coming out. You can't seem to find the meaning to life. I think it's hiding behind something that you're trying to climb, but you're wasting your time. You're a little behind and you can't hear a whine. Okay, it's pretty firm, but I'm just going to drop it into 4 high at the moment. It's a bit sandy. So the Stockyard Gully Cave apparently is a group of limestone underground caves that leads to a river system. It's about 300 meters apparently that you can move in the cave. So I've heard good things about it, so yeah, keen to check it out with the kids now. So you see that, guys? Make sure you have 3 points of contact as required. Yep. Apparently this was flooded 25 years ago, as you were saying. A couple of trees to provide a little bit of shade, which is nice. It's actually been a pretty hot day today, and just coming down into the start of the cave, it's already a lot cooler.
Here we are, just going, I think this is the entrance. Here we are, entrance to the cave. Look at that.
We turn our
That is
head
steep.
torches on.
Yep, I guess so.
Yep, sun. Wow. That's cool, hey? Wow. It is very dark, isn't it, guys? I mean, you can see the light from behind and how dark it is already. It's unbelievable. And how much cooler is it, kids?
It's cold in here.
On the roof, guys. The line formation. So I think it goes for about 300 meters, guys, which is about the walk that we did coming down here. So we're just going to turn off the lights for 2 seconds just to show how dark it is, just to get that sensation. All right, guys, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, so dark. Can't see anything. All I can see is your light.
So we're just about to leave the Stockyard Gully Cave. How was that, guys? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah. And I would say that's probably the biggest cave we've been in.
True,
as a
in
family.
height-wise and
Yeah.
depth-wise, pretty not squishy or anything like
No, it was really good. And this is a free cave. So obviously if you've been to places like Margaret River, you generally have to pay. They're well-maintained caves, but this is a free cave. So they do recommend four-wheel drive to get here. There are some sort of sandy, rocky sections, but it's not too hard at all. Once you get down here, yeah, you just sort of rock up. Make sure you've got your head torches, water, etc. But yeah, beautiful cave. What would you say, Max? Like more of an easy cave?
It's good for families, like big families, I guess, small families, and type because as sand, it's flat, no challenges. It's like not challenging. It's just flat the whole way.
That's it.
So.
There's only one little obstacle where there's a bit of rock or limestone coming down, but it's actually got a bit of red marking on it, so you can see it. But you do need to have head torches because, as we showed before, when you turn that off, it is pitch black in the middle, isn't it?
You cannot see where you're going.
You can't see a thing, can you? Yeah, enjoyed that. It was definitely worth the drive.
So what just happened, Mark?
Oh, our little dog Gracie. She was obviously getting a bit annoyed that she was in the van for a little bit. We were just having about an hour just to kind of relax after we got back from the caves, and she must have just sneaked out and we didn't know. She's been on a lead all the time outside the van, but yeah, she must have snuck out, and we got out and we're like, oh no, where's she gone? And my first thought went, okay, I reckon let's try the beach. And you know, it's a bit of a walk, isn't it? It's sort of about, what, 300 meters or so.
Well, apparently not for a border collie.
And there she was on the beach, chilling.
Living her best life. Like, stuff it, I want to take myself down there because they're obviously not going to do it.
She's had too much of the good stuff the last couple of days, you know, going to the beach every day. She's like, oi, it's 2 o'clock and we haven't been to the beach.
So on a serious note, where are we heading to?
We're going to try another beach, so Kate will flip it around. This is Greenhead. So you can see there's a few bays here on this side.
Yeah, there's not a lot of sand here.
Not a lot of sand there, so maybe we'll go a little bit further north. This might be good because we've got some rocks here.
Yeah,
so this might be
cool.
a good place. Yeah, brilliant. Go yourself.
So what are we doing, Mark?
This is our temporary shade solution for the beach. A lot of you would know previously on the Pajero Sport we had an awning on our car, and that was great for the beach. We could pop that out. Currently we don't have one on this new Ranger, and you're probably wondering why, and the reason is roof height. So we have quite a low actually garage, and it was a bit of a story, but
enlighten the people that don't know the story already.
Well, when I got the new car, it just fit into the garage. This was with no bull bar on, it just fit in, and we're like, great. Then we added a bull bar and a rear bar. Not gonna fit in anymore. And there's the height issue as well. So we had to spend about $3,000 getting a new garage door put on.
Which we don't want to do again, ideally.
We can fit this car in. So we went a bit deeper with that garage, and we also went a bit higher as well, so we can get the lifted car in. So that's the only reason we haven't put a roof rack on yet, because it will raise the car again, and we've got to make sure we can fit in. We're not doing that again. And I've got to make sure I can fit into underground car parks where I park as my daily at work. So
and just quickly, you've got to tell people how you used to get the car in the garage. Like, there's a bit of a story to that.
So when I got it lifted, it did raise it too high. So I did have to let the tyres down a little bit.
To get in and out.
To get in and out. So obviously that's not something I did every day, but it was a bit of a pain. But yeah, look, in the meantime, cool cabanas. So we've got one of these. Thank you to my sister Beck and my brother-in-law Mike. They got us this for Christmas. So this is our temporary sun solution, which is great. Just pops up and you put some sand in the arms to hold it down, and we've tested it out the last couple of days. It's been great.
Yeah. Just quickly, a bit of a shout out to Garage Door Restore. Now, we paid for the new garage door ourselves, so no affiliation. I'm a property manager by day, and I did give them a little call and say, we need some help fitting our car in the garage. Have you got any ideas? So they made it all happen. So just a quick shout out to them. So
it probably will have an awning on at some stage, because I'm pretty keen for one. It's so much more practical, but we'll have to find a solution that doesn't raise the height of the roof very much. So I'm open to your ideas. If you have any ideas on how I can get an awning on this car that doesn't raise the roof too high, please let me know in the comments. That'd be awesome. Okay, it's our final night here at Milligan Island Eco Node. Tell us how we went with the bee situation.
Oh, it's a bit hard to tell if it worked. We think it worked because each time we spray, they disappear for a while. So we think it worked, and I went really heavy on the garlic, so it keeps blocking the sprayer. So it's a bit challenging, but I think it's done the job because we haven't had any, for an hour? I sprayed all of the bags, so there was literally drips hanging down the outsides and all along the mat. So everything's going to be a bit stinky Pete, but yeah, I think it's worked.
We didn't want to do the aggressive route of vinegar because it is quite poisonous for bees. But
yeah, toxic, I think the word is.
Toxic, yeah. So we think this has done the job. If you've got any other tips in regards to bees, let us know, or bugs in general. Happy to give those a try next time. I'll do a little review now of the campsite here at Milligan Island Eco Node. You do need to be self-contained. There are drop toilets here which are actually really well maintained, so some are a bit on the stinky side. These are certainly not. They're really well maintained, so well done to the organisers here. We paid $60 for 3 nights, so that's a pretty good value for a beachside camp spot. But obviously you need to be self-contained with your own water and your own power and those sort of things. But you know, you're a stone's throw from the water, which is really good. Yeah, accessibility is pretty good. You're not far from Jurien Bay, so about 15 minutes and you're at Jurien Bay, and only about 5 minutes or so from Lehman. So there are facilities around and fuel and those kind of things, which is really handy. There's actually a really good IGA at Jurien Bay that we got some essentials while we were down here. The sites themselves are pretty generous in size. Ours is about 10 by 12 meters, which is more than ample room to have our van and our car on here. You do need a bit of maneuvering. So there's a big southerly coming throughout the last couple of days. So we had to maneuver the van on a bit of an angle, which has limited the space available to some degree, but we've still got plenty. I'll chuck the link below in terms of how you can book, but it's all done by the Shire of Coro. There's a total of 36 campsites here. Okay, here's the toilets. It is very windy, so hopefully you can hear me okay. There are 3 of these shelters available throughout the campsite here, so if you do need somewhere to sit out of the sun and have somewhere to eat, for example, these are available. There's also 2 gas barbecues as well, so if you don't have any cooking facilities, those are available. That's site 15 and 16, so there are a couple that you can have adjacent. If there's a group of you coming down, that could be quite handy, but most are like this. This is a single site, number 13. And then you've got various entrances to the beach there. And back to our spot. A bit hot and sweaty after the pack down. We didn't film much of that because we had a major bee problem, didn't we?
Oh my god, that was so bad this morning.
They came out in full force, and it was so hard trying to pack down and, you know, get different elements sorted whilst they were like being swarmed.
Well, they were buzzing around like flies do in summer.
There was literally hundreds of them around the campsite, which and now I think because we had a little bit of fresh water that went on the ground, we think that probably drew them in a little bit. But also today it's not as windy. It's the least windy day of the three, so I think that's part of the reason as well. But I don't know if it's time of the year. I would love to know if you've been down to Milligan Island. Did you experience bees as well? But we've had a great trip, didn't we? It's been amazing. So it's literally just been this morning that it's been a bit of a problem for us. But yeah,
it's a beautiful spot. I think the upside is having the beach so close.
Yes.
Like, there's some beautiful beaches, holy moly.
Yeah. And
good for little kids as well. Like, you know, the water's quite shallow along the coast, isn't it? And quite a few spots we went to, went to different ones.
Yeah, no, we absolutely loved it here, so we'll definitely be back. Would definitely recommend coming. You know, $20 a night, beachside camping, amazing. So yeah, awesome spot. We had a great time. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.